India win. Unbelievable scenes here at the Bull Ring. Jeff Lawson can't believe it. The Pakistan players stunned. And India would believe they've got out of the corner. Misbah Haq doesn't want to leave the field. But what a match for a 2020 final. India, the world champions. How does it feel?
Well, I think it's one of the things that I've achieved in the last 3 years, one of the things I will treasure for the whole life, rest of my life. And I think it's really amazing. I'm really excited, and I would like to congratulate the boys over there, and I would like to thank them for the effort and for the response that they have given me. I think it was really amazing. Young side, we came to the tournament, no one expected us to win, and the way we have won the final match, I think we deserve a big celebration.
Everybody involved. Outstanding achievement by the captain and his team.
Chennai Super Kings fans, wherever you are in the world, get set to raise the flag, cheer along, raise your banners, enjoy the moment. You've been the best team in IPL over 3 years and the best team this year. Dirty Bollinger, it doesn't matter what happens on this ball. It doesn't matter if there's going to be a run-out chance. No one cares anymore, because the Chennai Super Kings are champions of the DLF IPL 2010. And who's to say, absolutely deserving champions. They've been the better side on the big day.
Now, talking of handling pressure, what made you make that fielding change? You got Matthew Hayden at mid-off, right on the edge of the circle. You had a long off. You don't see that too often.
Well, not really, but if you see the big hitters of the world, who are powerful hitters, they don't really sweep or reverse sweep. So, I said, okay, what's the point having a short fine leg? Anyways, Pollard will look to hit down the ground, and Albie Markle is looking to bowl Yorkers outside. So I said, if he miscues one or if he doesn't get the elevation right, you can always go to the straightest mid-off fielder. I've tried it before with Matthew Hayden though. It worked in that practice game that we had right at the start of the tournament. So it was just a thinking, and it was one day it really worked for us, you can say. So no rocket science. I just thought maybe one fielder over there may help us, and it did in this game.
Just another game. You're being very modest. This is a final. You've clinched it. Now tell me the last 6 weeks. Enjoyable traveling with this team?
Well, of course, I think this was a season that really got us together. First 2 seasons, of course, we gelled up very well as a team, but still we were not spending enough time together. But it's really good to know Haydos and George Bailey and Doug Bollinger coming in and knowing each other really well. We spent quite a time together, doing stuff in the room and celebrating in the bar down in ITC Hotel. So I think it was a great 45 days for us, but quite sad because we'll be losing players. The next year it's a fresh auction. I don't know how many players will be retained and all, but guys, it was really good leading you all, and hopefully if we can get the same team, it will be really good for us. But I think definitely we'll miss some of the players.
Down the track, looking to loft that over the fence. For 6 runs to finish proceedings. They've done that, but it doesn't matter. They are the champions, the DLF IPL champions 2011. the Chennai Super Kings. Outstanding performance from them. No wonder they've got huge smiles all over their faces. The yellow peril have been absolutely superb.
Here's Peril. And that'll be it. Classic Dhoni's whipping shot down to long on. The Chennai Super Kings are winners of the ATL Champions League.
Yes, they've done it in style. They saved their best for the last. Two of their best performances in the semi-final and final. They outplayed the oppositions, the Royal Challengers in semis, and today the Warriors were no match for the Chennai Super Kings.
Dhoni and the Chennai Super Kings are the Opal Champions League champions for the second time. They win by 8 wickets here at the msdhoni.
What's important is get into the knockout stage, and after that, as I said, you may win games, you may lose games, you may have an opposition where one individual raises the game and can take the game away from you because it's such a small format. So quite happy with the performance. It's the 8th final, we have won for 50%. It's not really bad. I won't say it's really bad. So it's something that we wanted to. We had a couple of years break in the middle where we didn't win anything, but still we were competitive and we were still getting into the knockout stages, which I feel is important.
Ashwin, 6 in the bank. Treadwell misses, Dhoni misses, but it doesn't matter. India win the Champions Trophy as England capitulate. It was their game, England, but it's been a tremendous bowling performance. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni, well, this was the one trophy he didn't have, he's got it now. What a game we've had, we waited all day for it. And India now winners of the ICC Champions Trophy 2013.
Before going in, I said, let's first of all get rid of the feeling that it's a 50-over game. We're playing a 50-over format, it's a 20-over game. And second of all, nobody looks to the left of the pavilion. That's the side where the rain was coming from. So I said, God is not coming to save us. If we want to win this trophy, we'll have to fight it out. We are the #1 ranked side, so let's make it sure that they have to fight for these 130 odd runs.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup after 28 years. The parties start in the dressing room, and it's an Indian captain who's been absolutely magnificent in the night of the final.
I think the last 1 month we have done really well. Spent time on the field together, spent time in the dressing room. I think it's a memorable 30 to 35 odd days that we have spent together, and this was the goal that we wanted to achieve, and each and every individual gave his 100%. In this game, I wanted to bat slightly up the order with 2 off-spinners in their side, chasing a big score. I said, I need to go up the order. Gary backed me, and I was equally backed by the senior players. So I had a point to prove, not to others, to myself more than anyone else. I'm glad I got the number of runs that I got.